Steve and Tricia, there was chaos in this busy shopping center. Crime tape is still up here at this home consignment store. A lot of generous people out here already. As you can see, look at this donation box. We got some $100 bills in there. The gas pump seems to be pumping money right out of our wallets. The person who was here before me put in $20 and just got a little over 5 gallons of gas. A 17-year-old boy fell into this wash. I just want to show you up close how fast this water is moving. Thousands of people are lined up for this event, which begins at about 6 o'clock. As you can see, people are lined up down the block. Our smartphone is our lifeline, but these handy gadgets are also a hot commodity among crooks. After obtaining a search warrant, they decided to make their move today, taking this area by surprise. Families whose lives were forever changed here say the bigger responsibility still falls on drivers. Right now, investigators are telling us that they believe 3 officers fired their weapon. Reporting live near Desert Inn and Eastern, Katie Crowther, Channel 13, Action News. Wading through the mud and the muck, dozens of volunteers searched miles of wetlands. By the end of the day, they found their first real clue, one of William's sneakers. The discovery brought emotions to the surface.
It's still a dream, so it will hit me. I know it will. But until then, I got to stay focused on what I can do now.
William's father, Charlie, says it's a sign of hope, one step closer to finding his son.
It's a place to start, and we can look. I don't want to give up. He doesn't give up. He's a strong fighter.
This comes after Metro and Henderson rescue crews called off their official search until Monday morning. They now consider it a recovery effort.
But as a parent or somebody who has kids, that's not acceptable to me. So I'm going to ask that anybody who's watching and has time tomorrow, we're going to start again tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Friends, family, even complete strangers are going to do whatever it takes.
And I hope and pray that we find him alive, because he's very dear to my heart.
It's a tribute to William, who they say would have done the same.
He would have rode his bike here knowing that somebody was here, and he'd just say, "Dad, I'm staying." He would have just, and it would be no question.
'Tis the season for holiday shopping.
It's a pretty good price.
Stores are busy.
Thank you.
And carts are filling up.
And this one's for me.
As we all search.
My dad will like that one.
For the perfect gift.
Everyone loves Xbox.
While all eyes seem to be on the deals.
DVDs for $4.99.
Police are watching for criminals. Not just inside stores, but outside too. And they have a bird's eye view.
From here I can see this entire parking lot and most of the parking lot in that direction.
Going up's easy.
We climbed the narrow ladder up to the roof of a Best Buy store with Metro Lieutenant Sean Anderson.
It's ideal to be up here because if you look out across this parking lot, I'm able to see an entire shopping complex. I can talk to my partner out there and tell him to move from the north side of the parking lot to the south side and contact the person that might be of concern to us.
Having police up high.
I'm looking for people that are lingering.
And on the ground in unmarked cars and plain clothes is all part of Metro's holiday initiative to crack down on shoplifting and robberies.
The bad guy is going to weave in and out of cars, looking for that cell phone, looking for that GPS.
So as we make our purchases and spend our hard-earned money, Metro is watching over us and sending a message to any potential thieves.
And you don't know which rooftop we're in, what we're dressed, and where we're at. But we know where you're at.
1, 2, 3.
Still bearing some physical scars, Arturo Martinez is back in the ring.
Perfect.
Fighting for what he has left and cherishes most. His sons, 10-year-old Christopher and 5-year-old Alejandro, and his livelihood, this boxing gym.
Life keeps moving, and I have to keep moving, and I can't be sad because my sons, they will be sad.
But the pain of what he lost never goes away. There are pictures of Arturo's wife Yadira and his daughter Carla on the wall, and he wears a t-shirt that bears their faces. In his office is a box of the medals Carla won competing in gymnastics.
She was an amazing girl.
He remembers nothing of the brutal attack that killed Yadira and Carla. Christopher and Alejandro were the only ones left unharmed. It was Christopher who went to school and alerted his teachers.
Next morning, I didn't know what happened.
He wanted to share his story with me.
We're doing okay, just step by step, and we keep going forward.
He says the last thing his mom said to him and his little brother was good night, sleep with angels. Now he believes she and Carla are those angels.
I'm pretty sure they're with me all the time, watching me if I'm okay.
Swimming in this saltwater pool brings Tanya Angus a rare sense of comfort.
This is the only place, the only time I feel no pain.
In the water, she's weightless.
It feels so, liberating.
At nearly 7 feet tall and 400 pounds, her body is slowly giving out. Tanya is just 33 years old, but can barely walk and needs constant care. 10 years ago, she was diagnosed with acromegaly, a rare disease that causes gigantism. Family pictures show her striking deterioration.
It's unbelievable how long this has been going on.
The disease is caused by a tumor that's pushing on Tanya's pituitary gland, causing an overload of growth hormone. After 3 brain surgeries, radiation, and a variety of experimental treatments, she's finally made progress.
For the first time ever, Tanya's blood level for her disease has fit in the normal range.
Her mother, Karen, couldn't be happier because it's a sign Tanya may be able to stop growing. That means doctors could better manage her pain and possibly prolong her life.
It gives us renewed hope, and it will give other people renewed hope.
Providing that hope for others is what keeps Tanya fighting.
I read emails that people send in saying, "You're my inspiration," or "You are so strong." If I'm helping people, I feel like I can do anything.
With pencils, crayons, and deep concentration, kids at Walter Long Elementary are putting their ideas to paper.
A book about a dog who couldn't find anybody to take care of him, so he ended up finding a girl who really loved him, and then they went home together and had the time of their life.
The Lost Blanket.
The only requirement is that their stories are positive and uplifting.
Dedicated to all the children of Las Vegas.
Because they're targeted for a special audience.
Those books then go to officers from my team in Downtown Area Command, and then we take those books and we pass them out in the field to other children who may be going through traumatic situations.
Whether at a crime scene, an emergency call, or out patrolling the streets, these books by kids, for kids, help Metro officers do their job.
And this breeds a culture and an environment where police are approachable.
Teacher Terry Smethurst, who helped start this Books to Smile program, says it also promotes reading and writing and helps her students find their voice.
And to be a part of the solution, to be a part of what's going on good in their community. They're writing for a real audience, for the children of Las Vegas, and they're writing for a real purpose.
Leading to a happier ending.
And now she went home and she was a hero.
For everyone involved.
It means that my book means something to somebody.